All right, I am on. I am on. I am on. I am on. And my voice is in today. I can't believe it. My voice is in. I can't believe this one. It's on. It's on. It is. I'm alive. I'm awake. I'm alive and awake. I'm alive and awake. How are you? I'm alive and awake. And I fell asleep to 80s music and my dreams were 80s related. How's that, kids? Very interesante, as we say in Spanish. I didn't sleep the greatest, but I slept good enough. I slept good enough, I would say. I slept good enough. I had a picture. Where'd it go? There it goes. There it went. Trying to set this thing up. I had a picture that I wanted to put up for the thumbnail. And there it is. Yes, today we'll be having some guests stop through a little later, but I'm on first. You get me bitches first. And it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, October 5th, 2022. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. I don't even know how that happened. And I'm really proud of the fact that I was sitting here looking at my numbers for my company, or my series and stuff, and they're doing very well. My series, the email, is doing very well, apparently. And I'm looking at something, I'm like, okay, people are tuning into my audio dramas. I'm not as flashy as the others, but I try to, provide entertainment for you guys. Except not as flashy. That's saved. Okay. I think I did everything I was supposed to do on that end. It's like 10,000 things I gotta do before I even do anything. People are tuning into my audio drama. There you go. Beauty for Asses, Judy, Maxine, Matt, Black Love, Jeremy. Hello, I'm here. I am setting all this stuff up. I'm selling my wares. So sign up for my events. I have my first signups for Vanna. I was like, oh, people are signing up. I was like, okay, so that was nice. And so that's going to be December 10th because we canceled the Sprina one. But Vanna's having, so I got my first couple of registrations. I was like, well, okay. Very happy about that. I'm wearing pink in honor of breast cancer. My mom, breast cancer. She survived 2 years. I lost my godmother to breast cancer. She didn't survive after 3 bouts with it. So I am representing men. Real men wear pink. Well, those of us who have good coloring can wear pink. But yes, I'm wearing it. Yes. So I am waking up, I have my coffee. I'm getting a million messages right now. People are emailing me and trying to call me. I'm like, I'm busy. This is my morning time with you guys. I have time for everybody else. I got bit by mosquitoes. I was in my garden yesterday, up down my leg, and they itch so much. I put stuff on them. It's crazy. So I did okay. I did everything I need to do. Okay. I will have some guests later. Flobo's coming on, possibly Tony Moore. So we're here this morning. Oh, Shakari, sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Hi. They're coming in. They'll be coming on a little later to join me because you guys asked for people to come on my lives. Normally it's just me, bitches, but you guys said you want other people too. You want to cheat on me with other people, apparently. So I asked a few of my friends. Stop doing on Friday. Caesar will be joining us. We get to meet him and you can rake him over the coals. And we're also working on that idea of having Tammy, Amanda, and Frank interview me. Some people in chat asked for that. I forgot what show that would be, but have them interview me. So that's kind of, they need to ask me questions. That'd be very interesting to have. I don't even know what the 3 of them would someone's trying to call me and I'm like, I gotta tell him I'm on TV right now. Okay, I tell him. Okay, I'm about to tell him. I'm waiting for him to finish calling. I'm saying, Okay, I gotta tell somebody in Spanish that I'm on television. Give me 1 second, folks. In 1 second. I gotta be bilingual real quick. Okay. So that's being bilingual, bilingue, as we say in Spanish. But yes, I did that. So we have that going on. But yes, it is. I'm awake, I'm alive. I went to my first dinner party last night in 3 years. That was very, very interesting. And it was very interesting. I have 2 friends from New York who moved to California. And they literally moved from like out in Long Island, moved 15 minutes away from me in a place called Westchester by the airport. I was like, when they give me their address, I'm like, wait a minute, I think I passed by your house. We go to the same post office. It turns out it's crazy. It's a small world. And so they're part of my organizing world. So they invited me, my friend Regina, who lives out here, and Regina and I get together all the time. We had this great dinner party. They have this amazing house that I wish I could have filmed for you guys, but it was private. But they have a pool. So now I know somebody with a pool that I felt comfortable with going over there. They have a pool. They have a sauna. They have extra room. It's just oh my God. They have everything. I'm like, how did you guys get this? They're renting it up. They didn't buy it. They're renting. But they have a great landlord, they said, and they're in a great part of Westchester and literally 10 minutes away from me. I love it. We had great dinner, great healthy dinner. This was apricot chicken and couscous, and it was just when I had some wine and some whiskey last night. I was like, I feel fancy. I'm at somebody's house. They have indoor, outdoor, and the weather was perfect in LA. It was perfect in LA, of course. But it's just so funny. I realized I hadn't been to a dinner party in 3 years. That's what I like. So I was like, oh my God. Oh, my chair's dropping. Why is my chair dropping? Why is my chair dropping? Oh my God. I'm getting lower and lower. Oh my God, I'm melting. I'm melting. Okay, I gotta fix my chair. I don't know why it did that all of a sudden. It's like, bye, James. Okay, I'm gonna fix my chair. Ugh. That was crazy. But yes, it's okay. 1 second. Hi, your father-in-law keeps calling me, and I sent him a text saying I'm on TV right now live. I don't know how else to tell. I can't answer the phone and try to figure that out while I'm on TV. I'm trying to tell him I'm live. I'm live. Okay, I do that. I was also, my chair was falling. Hi, Nikisha. Hello, Tracy. Hello, everybody. But yes, going to a nice dinner party. It was 4 people, not a huge dinner party. I felt safe doing that. And I know everybody, we're all vaccinated and stuff. So it was nice. I had to, I mean, like little things like that, right? You forget about like little things like that. It's like that was such a crazy thing. Leo Laporte, tech person, used an exercise ball as a chair and had a pop while we were live on screen. Why do I feel like I know that name? That name, or I knew a Laporte. That name sounds very familiar to me. Very familiar to me. It does. That sounds very familiar to me. Well, I've had. I mean, when I've done. I mean, I was sharing stuff in the YouTube Zoom last week. Oh, I've had chairs collapse. I've had people spill water all over the desk, lights pop. You know, all kind of stuff. You know, when you're live on TV, that kind of stuff. But yeah, but it was just, I forgot what it was like to go to. I was like, what do I wear? Like, what do I wear? That's who he is. I know who he is. That's what it was. That's what it was. I why is it sound familiar to me? Yes, I used to watch ZDTV. I used to watch G4 back in the day when Olivia Munn was on G4 and Kevin Pereira. I used to watch all that stuff a long time ago. Oh my God, man, you like take me back. Yes, I used to watch all of that. So yes, that's so. Oh my God, I'm like, why does that name sound? I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? Good morning, Janice. So, but yeah, it was such a simple thing as going to dinner parties, because I'm not into bars and that stuff anymore. I'm not going to anymore. But I love a good dinner party. We had a great conversation. We all caught up. We're all friends for years. We all caught up in each other's lives. They're like, James, we can't follow everything you're doing. We love you. We know you're doing some stuff. We know you got stuff going on. But can you explain to us? I just sit and explain to them all the things that I do. Everybody's always amazed. I do 10,000 things, but I am organized, have it all in order. It's crazy. But it was a nice evening of just no stress and no craziness, just friends getting together. And they're so New York, and I come from New York, and Regina comes from New York, so it was like a New York kind of LA conversation. So it was a lot of fun. I forgot how much I enjoy house. I used to have dinners here and stuff. People come over, we hang out. But since the pandemic, I have not done it. They're super clean, like super clean. It's like everything was super clean in their house. So it was like a show palace. So I felt comfortable because like I told you guys before, everybody cleans house the same way, and everybody washes this the same way. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I was very happy to go there and do that. And I had some dress shorts, because I was like, we're gonna be indoor. Because it was like in the 70s last night. So here in LA, so I had dress shorts. I wore a burgundy top, burgundy blouse. Had a little dress shirt. So that's kind of okay. Why are you gonna change the subject to soap deaths? Jake Harris is like, okay, that sounds great. I really don't give a shit about that. I want to change the subject to something sad. Oh my God. You know I'm playing with you, Mr. Naylor. You know I'm playing with you, but that is kind of hilarious. I'm like, I'm supposed to be upbeat and fun. And you want me to talk about someone so I'll be crying. I want to talk about that right now. I asked that question in our private chat. We'll talk about that. I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm trying to be fun and upbeat at the moment. We just started the show. It was about it was about happy things. Ask me a happy question. Be happy. That's too sad. I don't want to do that right now. Oh, you want the laugh? Just in time. Oh, laugh will come. You guys say something in that chat room. I'll bust up. And I was like, but that made me laugh. I'm like, so I'm talking about something fun and exciting and happy. I miss getting up people just being silly and talking and it's just it's nothing. It's like a good dinner party, right? Just nothing where you're with friends. You can be yourself and just have a good time. And we had a lot of laughs, and it just felt good. And then around 9 o'clock, which is a good time. It started at 6:30. We're old folks. We start early, and then 9 o'clock we were done. And I got home and like I grabbed an Uber because I don't drink and drive. We don't do that. In this day and age, there's no, they'll do that. So we don't do that. Tony DC. So I got a lift. I was home within 15 minutes, and then I went back to work. I had work to do, so I had all this, and I ended up working until about 1 a.m. Because I'm dumb. He's like, good morning, everybody on the East Coast. What about the West Coast? Nobody wants to say good morning, everybody on the West Coast. Is it an East Coast, West Coast thing, DC? Well, what are you, Biggie, and I'm Tupac? What's going on? Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes the words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy whatever. And there's my girl, there's Sherry. Sherry, baby. Yes. Oh, as a life coach, without reading too much, she's saying, which client touched you? You guys are all going for like serious, deep questions. I don't want to be deep right now. I want to be lightweight. I was deep the other morning. She's all, good morning to the West Coast. Yeah. Okay, there you go, guys. What are those my happy moments from soaps? I have no idea. I think I gotta think about that. I have no idea. I gotta think about that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like this. There's like 100,000 years of soaps I've watched. So I'm like, I think about that. You can tell I'm not in a silly mood today. I'm just not in, I'm in a happy mood today. I mean, how many times do you wake up in a happy mood? I mean, seriously, anybody out here? How many times do you wake up in a happy mood? I don't. So but I will take DC's question and do it a different way. A lot of my clients make me laugh. Okay, Casey, East Coast. DC, that's so funny. What was I say? I have a lot of clients that make me laugh. I have a lot of clients that teach me stuff too, show me stuff I had no idea about. I have clients who say things I had never heard for my entire life that just are hilarious. And I enjoy being a life coach. I really do. I enjoy it. I get to, people have the answers inside of them. They do. And so most of the time it's just me bringing them out or giving them permission to go for whatever they want to go for. A lot of folks are just nervous. They're scared or don't know what to do. Sometimes I give them actual steps to like try something. But most of the time people just don't know what to do. They're just like, they're afraid to, because we have family and friends who'll tell us don't do it. What are you talking about? That's crazy. They'll say all these things. You're like, no. Sometimes the craziest ideas, I'm sitting here with several careers because of crazy ideas. That's how I look at it. As I'm like, it may seem crazy to you, but I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends who are entrepreneurs and who are or artists who are doing. My uncle Harold used to make drums out of trees. When I was a kid, I thought it was kind of the craziest thing. But then, yeah, you guys in chat, you can tell each other what happened. Tell Jacaris what you guys have. Both Coast. I love both. She's all she's repping Vegas and not the Strip. But there are a lot. I just think there's. People just. I have so many friends and artists who. My uncle, I thought he was crazy making drums as a kid. Now I have one of his drums. But he became very popular in Leimert Park, which is a black section here in Los Angeles. Very well known. It's like, yeah, he turned it into a career. It's like that's what you do. That's what you do, folks. So some of the craziest ideas, we would half things we see and do would not be here. But I love my clients. And my organizing clients too. I love them. We have some of the funniest stuff. We find all kinds of funny shit in their stuff. Where'd that come from? And some of the stories are really good. Some of the stories are sad, of course, and some of the stories are hilarious. The Midwest Coast. Here's something, you guys. Do you guys remember the singer Sade? Just such a smooth operator, a smooth operator. That song. She says, from coast to coast, LA to Chicago. I guess Chicago has a coast. I've been to Chicago 100,000 times. They have the lakes. But I'm like, girl, I know you're from England, but coast to coast would be LA to New York or LA to Florida or LA. So I thought that was kind of weird. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. LA to Chicago. Think about that for a second. Right back. I once met women who have organized their clubs for a living. Yeah, was she a professional organizer? That's the official term of, if you don't know this, of someone who helps people organize for a living. You get professional organizing. You could be as specific or as whatever you want. Yes. Northern, that's why they get the north, and now we get the north. Anybody from the south? Yeah, east, west, north, represented. It is much. Yeah, you can be very specific. You can be very specific. You can be just closets. You can be so everything. I know. No, I wish I had. Trust me. Trust me. 1 second. Connecticut and from North originally. I wish I had maintenance last night. Trust me. I wish I did. If I did, you guys would trust me. You'll know. If James Lott Jr. gets some, the whole world's be like, was that an earthquake? Was that an earthquake? No, it's James finally getting some. Trust me, you will all know. The smile on my face would be across my face. Everything. The birds will be chirping behind me. It'll be a whole Disney scene. Trust me. If I got some, you guys would all trust me would know about it. Ain't nothing. I went to bed alone last night and woke up alone this morning. There's nothing going on. But yes, I feel good today. I'm in a good mood today. I am relaxed. I got some sleep. And no, seriously, going to my friend's house and having a relaxing evening. I stopped work at 5 o'clock. I stopped at 5, got dressed, went to my friend's house, and hung out till like 9. I did some work last night, but I was relaxed. Had a couple of drinks, and I was relaxed. I felt good. I felt good. I felt good this morning. I said so close to 80s music. 80s music my favorite. I woke up this morning and nothing crazy going on. It's a nice fall morning in Los Angeles. It was good. I'm feeling good today. I know you guys are laughing at me. Trust me. When James finally gets some, I'll be singing. Oh, everybody would know what's going on. I loved your live with cancel every station on Soap Sky. Teriah, because I knew the rise against crumbs and wedding. Yes, and that's important. Buffalo and Erie in the house, and now ripping Vegas. You know, everybody's clarifying. And then Matt mentioned Virginia, which is also a crazy place, of course, because it's kind of, I've always heard about that. Matt, because when I was in Richmond, that was a big thing. I used to do work there every year in the Midlothian area. And it was all kind of, and that's why my first famous days was in Richmond, Virginia. And that was something that they were talking, they're kind of, well, there's some stuff, there's a lot of slave stuff that's in Richmond there too. And I saw some things. I was like, oh, okay. For me right now, it's nice. It's in the 60s and 70s. I'm very happy in Los Angeles. I had to wear a jacket yesterday. I was a chilly willy. I had to wear a robe yesterday morning when I was on it because I was cold. My windows are kind of closed. I have no fans on right now, but then it heats up later on in the day. But I like a cool morning. Like, ease me into it. I'll do that. That's fine with me. Ease me into it. So I'm very happy. I know other parts of the country, life is the weather's totally changed drastically. So that's the thing. I like that. Oh, he did? Okay, good. Okay, good. Don't get me started. See, I'm trying to not get super serious, but I don't want to get into race talk this early in the morning just yet. You know me, I'm like, I can get started. Trust me, I get started. And I see DC's comment about Teriah. There's so much I can totally get started. All this stuff. You guys are trying to drag me in. You're trying to drag me in. I can totally get on my soapbox about all this stuff. I'm trying, yes. I'm trying to not keep it super light, but I'm in a good mood at the moment. I was like, yes. And Richmond, I saw a bunch of stuff when I was there. But I had a good time in Richmond. I went. I worked with these. We used to do our conferences at the, oh my God, it was the Holiday Inn Select in Midlothian. I think that's what it was. And the ladies were wonderful to work with. The staff there was wonderful to work with. We always had a good time. And we always had a good time. And sorry, no problem. I always had a good time. So I want to make sure I say that, because I had no racist stuff happen to me while I was in Richmond. But I saw stuff that from the past that was there. So I want to make sure I say that. But I always had a good time. I went there for 5, 6 years in a row. It was one of our biggest conferences we had there. I used to run them there. But the ladies there were so wonderful to work with. It was always a great experience. So I No, yeah, I'm there. Yes, Tracy, having answers with friends and families are important. It's funny because over the pandemic, I was alone most of the time. So I was here with you guys, but I was not in public with people. Went to nobody's houses, didn't do a lot of stuff. Not a lot of events were. LA shut down for a long time. There were not a lot of events. Nothing. Everything was on Zoom or was on here, or we just didn't do anything. I don't go out. I don't run around like that. And it was just a lot of alone time and a lot of those things. So I've been recently, as you guys, if you follow me on social media, trying to have a bunch of lunches and dinners with my friends, with Flobo, with Caesar, with my sister, and we try to go places together and socialize. Usually it's over food or coffee or something, but I've been trying to do that more and more and say, let's get together, let's do this. Now in LA, it's always some people are like, I'm busy. And I'm like, okay, I'm James Lott Jr. I'm busy. Like, well, yes. So spicy question for families who own plantations, generational well-being. Question, spicy. Wait, I can try to read your sentence. So spicy question for families who own plantations, generational wealth being passed down. Although it had rocky history through it, do you think if you should give it up? You mentioned plantations. This question really pops in my mind. See, oh my God, it's like you guys are trying to make me go serious. See, now when I try to be happy and go lucky or whatever, nobody wants it apparently. But then when he gets to give me serious stuff, then you want me to hear what you want me to say, then you want me to go serious. God, because I always go serious. I'm always serious. I'm trying to be light and airy, and I'm supposed to be light and airy this morning. Everybody's asking me all these serious questions. I don't know. I don't want to answer that right now. I don't want to answer any of that right now. I don't. I just want to laugh. Make me laugh. My God. So drag me in. So our friends yesterday were dragging me in the whole bros conversation. I was like, oh, I don't want to get into that either. I don't want to get into that either. So yes, it's just crazy. So I'm not going to see the movie. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. No desire to see it. For many reasons. And I stated my reasons online, so I'm trying not to get into that either. Likes to be fake. These guys are deep. We can't help it. I know you guys. No, you guys are. No, I love my subscribers. I do because we do. You know, we know we get into it. You know, we do. We break it down. We turn it out. We yell it out. We cry it out. No, we do all the time. Nice to be fickle. I know. I love my lotties. You know, I know I do. I know it's my fault, you guys. It's totally my fucking fault because I'm always fucking fighting shit all the time. That's what I get. That's what I get. I have made you guys, you know, I'm trying not to start with bros. I'm trying not to start. I already said my comments online. I'm trying. He's drawing me in. He's trying to draw me in too. Oh my God. Ugh. Okay, I'll say one little small thing. Oh my God, you guys are, oh my God, you guys almost getting here. Hi, sis. Thank you. It's good to see you too, sis. Well, see you. Good to see you on here. If you're a person of color, gay person of color, bros is not the movie for you. That's all I'm gonna say. Big brain sort of tangent say whiplash. My favorite colors are sky blue and orange. Not together, but I like them both separately. It's my favorite colors. You guys are gonna make me do this, aren't you? You're gonna make me do this. I let you guys know I tried not to be serious to make me do this. Well, it would just, oh my God, okay. I will, okay, I'll talk about bros for a second. Here's the deal with bros. This is my opinion, and I stand by my opinions. It's my opinion. I'm a gay black man, you know. I've been on here long, only like half an hour. Like I'm a gay black man, and I've seen enough films between two white men falling in love. It's been done. I've been around since the early dark ages. So I've seen from Maurice all the way to today, My Beautiful Laundrette. I've seen Jeffrey. I've seen all that. What we don't see enough of is other men of other colors and things represented in major film. There are plenty of little films down there, and you can, and like you said, you can get it, you can find it. I didn't mind Fire Island; it was a little silly, but it featured 2 Asian leads, which we never see. So I like that. Not saying that you can't have films with white folks in it as leads. It's just that I don't. This movie was touted like the second coming of Christ. Oh my God, Judd Apatow's behind it, and now we're going to get the first gay film done by a major studio. We all have to go see it because it's going to. No, we don't. It's just it is just so, it's one of those things back in the day, in the 80s, we got what we got during time period. So a lot of us did go see movies because we had to get movies made, because if we didn't see them, they wouldn't get made. Well, nowadays it's a whole other story. The movies get made all the time. It doesn't have to worry. But it's one of those things where I'm presented with a movie that doesn't speak to me at all. And a lot of us speak to a lot of us. None people of color I know I'm going to see a movie. Billy Eichner is not a leading man. Sorry. He tried, but he's not a leading man. And he's not appealing to a larger audience. Rom-coms are generally usually made for women. That's what they call chick flicks. So if you're going to do a gay rom-com, you have to find somebody to root for. Also, the friends who did see the movie said it did, in their opinion, did kind of reinforce stereotype between femme gays and butch gays and how that whole thing works. And I'm done with that story. Also, I need more diversity in that story. I want to see a guy who's fat like me on screen fall in love. I don't care what race he is. Somebody fat on screen like me fall in love. I mean, I'm not seeing things that represent me at all. And just because we're gay doesn't mean that we're all the same either. And there's a big division in the gay community. Big division. It's very racist out here. I don't go to West Hollywood. It's racist. They don't want me there. It's very racist. And so it's just that we're not a community. Sorry, folks. We're not. If we thought a gay community was a community, we're not. And I just think I'm not looking for tokenism. I'm not looking like, okay, let's make a movie with one of you and one of you. I don't want that. It should just be, we have a seat at the table. If you're going to do this for a white person, then let's have a black person get a movie made by a major studio, or an Asian person, or indigenous queer person. Like the movies are being made, and they're all indies. Let's have everybody have a chance at this. It's like, again, it's not special treatment, and they always say it's not special. It's just equal treatment. I mean, that's how I look at it as. I see everything through a black lens because it's just I am. That's what I do. So every movie I look at, every TV show I look at, every soap I look at, and every person of color understands this. We have to always overlook what we see to relate to something on screen. That's just the norm, because we don't get people that look like us. I feel bad for a lot of Asian communities and Middle Eastern communities, but if they're queer, they don't see anything on screen, hardly ever. And so that's kind of we always see the world where we have to find a way to still relate somehow. And some of the movies that have come out, and I do love them. I liked Jeffrey. I liked Longtime Companion. There's some movies I liked. That's why I liked them. Not nearly a black person in them, but I did like them. And Brokeback Mountain, all this stuff. I mean, there's movies I really did enjoy them. But I see things through a different lens. So I'm also a content creator. So I'm not just talking. I actually create content. One of my shows right now is doing really big, The Email. I have a queer indigenous gay man on it. I have 2 black women. I have 2 white guys. It's completely just, they all had the great voices. Their voices all work so well together. That's why they're together. That's what it is. And so anybody who's white has no idea. Women go through it. Women have to look at all these movies, and they get told women can't lead movies. Women can't have a hit movie. And then one happens. Like, I remember when Wonder Woman happened, like, what? Wonder Woman happened? What? And on some degree, all gay folks of all colors have to do it on some level also. We may see things through a gay lens, and they have to kind of do the same thing when it comes to love stories because they're not represented enough. But I'm just telling you, anybody who's othered in some form knows exactly what this is like. And I will not be gaslit and told James, you're wrong, or you're this. I know I'm right, and I know exactly this was going on, because every person of color, every woman, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. For some reason, we're all treated secondarily, and we're just told to take it. But here's the beautiful part, and this is why Billy Eichner got on my nerves. He started going to say everybody's homophobic when he comes to the movie. And gay black was a color, like, no, it wasn't homophobia. The movie sucked, and it didn't speak to half of us. You didn't make a movie that was for everybody. I'm sorry, he didn't. He thinks he did, but he didn't. He just didn't. And I said that, and that's what happens. And it's like, you're gonna blame it on homophobia and wine. It still did 4.8 million first week out, which is still pretty good. I mean, I don't know how much the movie was made for. To me, you still have the movie, you still got your movie made. And we all know that's a process by itself. So kudos to you. But to whine about why it didn't work the first week, it's like, maybe it should be just something that should be on Netflix. You know, again, also maybe rom-coms, which are generally for women, for straight women, this was in the audience. I mean, there's a lot of things you can call out. I wouldn't say homophobia. I wouldn't go straight there. So you guys got me started. I mean, I'm sure I'm alienating some folks, probably like, fuck you, James, whatever. I don't care. I'm black. I live this every day. I'm black. I live this every day. I'm told I have to adjust to whatever I'm supposed to adjust to. And I'm refusing to stop. Now, Crystal, talking about disabled and gay, and we watched the series Looking. He has cerebral palsy, and I love that series. He's white, but it doesn't matter. He's actually disabled, and he produced the series. I think it's 2 seasons. And he has sex, and he has a job, and he's hilarious. He has friends. It's a great show. Because I know you're always advocating for disabled people. That I haven't seen you before. You haven't seen that, but I'm telling you, Looking is a great series, and it's just him being himself. But he happens to be able to have a CP, and it's great. You know, so I don't know. I think it's. Thank you, Matt. Yes, there were some scenes I felt a bit uncomfortable, but it's from decades. Yes, exactly. We gotta stop doing that too. Gay relationships are very different than straight ones. They're not the same. A lot of the wants we have are the same, but like the structures are different. So not like the film. There you go, Matt. I mean, again, if gay white folks like it, and they see that because they see themselves in it, it makes sense to me. If you see something, I'm not saying you shouldn't. Just saying that for the rest of us who don't see ourselves in it and don't find that stuff what we want. But here's the bottom line: it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Where we put our dollars and our views and our time. That's why I thank you guys all the time for joining me. That's why I thank you guys all the time for, buying my products, coming to my stuff, because you have a choice. People, you want your soaps on the air? Watch a soap opera. Tune in. Be part of the solution. If you want to see, if you don't want to watch soap anymore, then don't watch it. We all have the power. That's what's so wonderful, that we are in control. I have a right to not watch that movie. I would never say don't put it out, take it down. I'm not doing all that. I'm just saying I'm choosing not to watch it. There's certain shows I'm choosing not to watch. I don't want to see Dahmer. It's a huge hit. Great. I don't want to see it. For me, it doesn't do anything for me. So I'm not going to see it. I know the story. Till, I'm not going to see that either. To me, that's for white folks to go see that. I know the story. Anybody black knows the story. So I'm like, for white folks should see that story and see how horrific it was. There's certain things that I don't need to see. And so I just exercise my right not to go see it. And that's the thing. We all have that right to not see stuff or not support stuff. That we have more power than people sometimes realize. So you guys made me go serious. Shit. God damn it, you guys. I'm trying to stay light and airy. You just made me do a whole diatribe on fucking shit.
Me?
No, not you, the fans.
Oh.
I've been trying to be light and airy. I'm in a good mood today. They're all trying to ask me serious questions. I did a whole thing on bros just night, so I kind of give in.
Oh.
Why I dislike it, the whole thing, and why I'm not supporting it.
Did you see it? Oh no, okay, gotcha.
No, I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to see it.
Got it. I like Tony said on Facebook, he was like, fools are not going to see it. I feel like I know there's a controversy around that, and I don't think there's a lot of things I can talk about, bros, but like a romantic comedy to me is definitely like the Netflix and chill genre. It would take a lot for me to go to see a romantic comedy in a theater now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not a hater. I'm not against it. It's just
they're all laughing at you because they're like, great entry for Flobo. I know. Flobo knows at this point. I mean, he knows he can come into anything at this point. Flobo Boyce, you guys. DC says, congrats, Flobo, on your 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, that was the release of the What's Up Flobo After Hours 1-year anniversary. It was a Patreon exclusive video for those at patreon.com/FloboBoys. I did release it now just to have the entire series available for public consumption. But you put in What's Up Flobo After Hours. I used to have a late night talk show. It was Monday nights. James was on it like four times, at least 4 times.
Yes.
Good times. Yeah.
Yes, GH fan, you did keep it light. Yes, what my favorite color was. Yes. Oh, I'm still light. Thank you, George. I'm in a good mood. Somebody else is here.
Hey.
I made some mistakes today. So we have another guest coming in too. And Sandra's in. Sandra's in here in the chat room.
Hey, what's up?
But look who's coming in, Flo.
You made some mistakes?
Yeah, I overbooked people. And look who it is.
What's up?
Flobo, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm so good. It's so good to see you. It's been a minute.
Yes, sir. I don't think we ever met in real life yet.
Oh, because, you and James live so close to each other and y'all be like going to lunch and all that kind of stuff, but don't nobody be inviting me. Like, I don't want to eat and all that kind of stuff, but it's okay.
Do you come over the hill? I didn't know you did that.
Only every second Saturday and last Sunday.
Boo!
I was waiting to see what Tony's answer is going to be. He's like, well, not far over the hill, except for work. For work, he comes down here. For work, he does.
Listen, let me tell you, I try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If I'm in the area, I'm going to come by.
He does.
So why are you doing shade then? Why are you doing shade about lunch? If you like, when I get there, I get there.
Well, maybe,
y'all don't invite me.
Well, maybe there would be an exception.
Oh. Really?
All right. I don't get mad when y'all go to Cracker Barrel.
We ain't even been to Cracker Barrel.
No, I ran into you that time. Remember? I didn't.
No, James Lott Jr. stalked me because I told him I was going to Cracker Barrel. Then all of a sudden he was like, Cracker Barrel sounds good. And then all of a sudden here he is. I see Tony Moore, guys. I'm like, I know you see me because I told you my location, you single white female.
Dang.
Yes.
Can't agree with that.
Oh my God. Yes.
Hi, yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Double Book. Let me tell you about James Lott Jr. You know what? Hold on.
Yeah, everybody's talking. Everybody loves it. They go on talking to him.
Let me tell you about James Lott Jr. Me being the professional that I am, Flobo, right?
Okay.
James messages me. Usually when James messages me about something, I'm like, okay, he's my good Judy. I got to make time in my schedule, right? Boom. So then yesterday I was like, well, let me reconfirm because I also knew James Lott Jr. to be like, well, I already told you the date. So you need to put it in your calendar. You just need to be ready because I'm not going to remind you. So I was like, well, let me double check and make sure that my schedule is correct. Little did I know, James Lott Jr. was like, oh, wait, hold on. I think I have Caesar or Flobo. Someone's coming in tomorrow. Wait, forgot about Lolo Me. I didn't put it in my schedule.
Yeah.
I have 9:30 JLJ Morning Live.
I know.
All set and ready. And then he done forgot. And he was the one that scheduled it.
That sounds like James. It does. It really does. I mean, it's kind of tragic, really.
No, listen, I kid about his age, but.
I mean... Well, actually he said I was 50 also this year. I don't know. I don't want to agree with you no more.
Listen, I mean,
you said I was 50.
I mean, that compared to, listen, James is what, 3,000 to...
Oh, Methuselah. Yeah, Methuselah
there.
age. Yeah.
Methuselah. Yes, me Methuselah.
What people don't know is that the movie Death Becomes Her was actually inspired by James and his former chocolate twin, who, you know, they had a huge falling out. But that movie was inspired by James Lott Jr. because he found the potion to just keep him alive forever.
Well,
so,
damn.
Yeah.
Then you a vampire.
Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Look at him. He's working on something else. What you working on now?
Well, here's something. Do you want to hear some news? It's like some breaking news.
Oh.
So, and Candace, I saw this. So I'm doing these little fan meetups. And I said I got my first registrations for him. So Linda at Coastal Entertainment, who doesn't follow me and I don't follow them, is having a Vanna event in person somewhere back east. And in my flyer, I say they're not part, this is a fan appreciation. I didn't say Vanna's going to be there. I say it in my flyer. But someone goes, this sounds scammy and not legit. I could be wrong. This person's at James Lott Jr. So they told her, and so she saw my thing go, just to be clear, and she tagged Finola Hughes in the tweet saying, they're not part of this event. And so I just responded, yeah, I know. I said, this is a fan appreciation event for their favorite couple. So she's trying to start something with me.
Wow.
I know. I was like, I know. No one ever said they were coming. I do. I mean, obviously they're not. Obviously, they're not coming. I'm not. There's no scam. There's no scam going on.
But also, don't paint you in a light of being someone who's scamming or trying to get over, especially people that you admire and that you look up to. Like, you're not in any way, shape, or form saying that they were going to be there. This is just like, you know, hey, if you are a lover of this particular couple, then let's meet up and talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're trying to start something. See, trying to start something. I was like, okay. And so I'm gonna see what they're gonna say after that. So that's what I was typing because Candace sent me this, but I already saw it, Candace. I was looking at it right now because someone else brought it to my attention. See, people are watching my stuff. I love it. I'm like, no, I said in there, this is a fan appreciation event. Vanna not guaranteed to be there. I said it in the flyer.
No one.
Is there an option of her actually being there though?
I don't know. That's the whole thing. I'm like,
I mean, do you know her or no?
No, I've met them, but I don't know them personally. But I mean,
Okay.
They could stop through if they wanted to. I mean, they're totally welcome to stop through if they wanted to. But the thing is, and Matt's like, why they confuse? I know they're confusing my Teriah with their Teriah events, also with theirs. I'm like, no, it's like I'm not. No one said. I said my things are fan appreciation things.
Well, people just are not.
So I get it, but that's why I put in the flyer that there's not, it's a fan appreciation. It's a meetup. It says a Vanna fan meetup.
James, you can put it in bold.
Yeah, I know.
You can put it in bold italics.
Yeah,
you can put it in Times Roman.
Whoa.
You can put it in Crayola.
Yes.
You can put it in poster. And people will still
that's true
not read a thing.
I know.
Because reading is what?
Yes.
Fundamental.
So Albert says not really, she's got the wrong info because someone else, all she is doing is saying she wants to put out a fire before it starts. Yeah, okay. I agree with Albert. I think it could have been that as well. Either way, I put out there so that it's not an event. That's with them coming to it. So here we go. So I don't know. There we go. But I know you're right. I could write it. I could say they're not coming, and then people.
And somebody will say, "We'll still ask, are they coming?"
They're coming. They'll just glance at something. Not everybody reads everything either. If you remember that, that's why I tried to do less writing on. They always say you should not have a lot of writing on stuff. But you should actually try to have less text in your flyers because people just don't read stuff.
Sure.
James, you could just have a photo. People will still ask, "What is this?"
Oh yeah, they do that. What is this?
That's true too. That is true. So,
yeah.
But
so it really, at the end of the day,
yes,
it don't matter.
I know.
But enough about James Lott Jr. Flobo, how you been?
I'm chilling.
What's happening?
I'm vibing, man. I don't have any live Zoom or private events, and I don't have haters, so I'm kind of chilling. I'm just existing in life right now. So
have you been working out? You look slim.
I've been trying to. I had injuries all summer, so like I've been feeling fat, and James got the brunt of that. I was like, James, I feel fat. But I've been running again, so I feel good. I mean, the abs are coming back a little bit. Oh,
that's good. That's good. I have an ab too.
Just one. Oh, where is it?
Right in the center.
Okay, yeah, I respect that. Yeah, that's like a keg. That's like a keg, though. You have one ab.
It's an ab. It's an ab. It's not a keg. It's an ab.
Okay, what's up? That's what's up, baby.
Yeah.
Abs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just needs to be molded into 6 other abs.
Oh, what about you? What are you working on? Or like, what do you do the cardio thing or?
Right now, I'm doing nothing. I'm eating.
And you got an ab? All right, respect, bro.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you too can be on the 20 more diet. Eat and develop one ab that you will later mold into 6.
Abs to be named later. What? You can't do that.
Work in progress.
Okay.
Tony will. Yeah, I know. I said I answered. I just said it out loud that no, it's a fanny, but I'm gonna let it go now. But if they go more and more, then obviously I'll let it go. But I just didn't.
You need reinforcement.
I need my girls. Look at here, like there you go. So Matt says he has abs that are smoothed out by insulation behind them.
Come on, insulation.
Yeah. All I know is Tony Moore's type person who. Hi, Leopardess. I knew you were in the chat. My sister Sandra's in here. She's laughing. What's funny is Tony will call me and then say, "Hold on 1 second. Hi, I'll have a 3-piece, blah, 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 from one place." Then we're talking some more. Hold on 1 second. I have a cookie. You know, that's all I want is a cookie. Thank you. Then it comes up, can I take the mashed potatoes? He will go around and piece together a dinner.
Wow.
James, didn't nobody tell you to tell my business to these
So
folks?
hold on. What do you piece together? Is it like you get carbs first and then like the entrees? Is it like a system or?
It just depends. So I'm trying to think. So like sometimes I'm on the phone with James and I'll go to El Pollo Loco and get a 2-piece with mashed potatoes and corn. And then I'll say, hold on a minute, I'm at the 7-Eleven and I'm usually getting like something sweet or something like that.
Fair.
Or very rare occurrences where, well, I think you were on the phone. Maybe you weren't, I don't know. But I went to KFC. And so, but I needed baked beans because they don't sell baked beans at KFC anymore. So I went across the street to the Smart and Final, got some baked beans, then went back and got KFC, and then stopped by McDonald's and got a sweet tea.
I can't imagine wanting baked beans so much to make a separate trip for it. I'm kind of like, oh, you got a baked beans? That's cool. I can't be like.
Here's how I look at it, right?
Yeah.
When you're hungry,
right?
Maybe you've had a day, or maybe you're just hungry, right? You think in your mind, what do I want to eat, right? And you want it to be good, and you're like, this is what I have a taste for. So then what you do is you have to put in the work to get what you want to have and have a taste for it, right? You don't want to settle because you want to be happy once you sit down for that meal. So I do what I need to do in order to ensure that when I sit upon my living room in front of Dying TV and I lay out my spread, that I'm going to be the happiest person in about 15 minutes.
But I have to tell him, I've now done it before where I've gone to 2 different places to get food.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes one spot doesn't have everything. And like, you know, like Flobo, name something that a place that you like to go to. What's your favorite spot?
Papa's Brazilian.
Papa's Brazilian, right? Okay, let's say you go to Papa's Brazilians, right? And you get the food there. But then what else would you have a random taste for that involves you going somewhere else to get?
A donut.
Yeah.
A donut.
Right.
Right? Well, Papa's Brazilians doesn't have a donut. Right? And you ain't got no donuts at your house.
True.
So now guess what you got to do? You have to figure out how to go there and then what's along the way to make sure that once you get back to the house, You 100% satisfied.
I understand all that, but if let's say I'm on a phone call with somebody and I'm at the store, I'm like, well, I'm gonna get whatever. I never have the foresight to be like, hold on, conversation. I'm on restaurant number 3. Let me get this and that and that. That's what I was saying. Like, I understand we're in different places. Yeah.
Oh, well, I got the wrong chat. I thought you meant that too. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? It's just, I'm more productive when I'm on the phone. 1, 2, I'm always on the phone. So, and especially in the car. So, and when I'm in the car, it's connected to the Bluetooth. So I also have to tell people to hold on so that they're not talking while I'm in front of the drive-through person, because there's no telling what someone is going to talk about.
1 second. Jacarius, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Tony, I enjoyed seeing you on Edition Days.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
He likes your background.
Buy merch.
Buy merch, serving the full dish. That is editiondays.threadless.com, folks. editiondays.threadless.com.
I should be a model. Look at that. Look at that model. Look at that.
You're serving it. You are serving it. You are serving it.
This looks exactly like, when you look at the catalogs, look at that. That's that. Hold on.
You mean like Montgomery Ward's?
That's your time.
Sears.
Got you there. You
got me there. That was my first job. Anyway.
Really?
He
was there. He was there when he met Montgomery.
And Ward. and Ward. Montgomery Ward, we're great frients. MJ goes to Tony, you burn off the calories before you start even eating.
Do what?
You burn off the calories before you start eating. You go to different places to get your food. There you go.
See how that works?
Matt says Scott and I talk on the phone when he works and getting food during his dinner break because it's the only time he can call when he works.
Yeah. And here's the thing: when James and I get on the phone, we are on there for at least an hour. So within that hour, I can do a lot. I can do laundry. I can put laundry away. I can clean my room. I can go to 7-Eleven. I can go to Chipotle. There's a ton of things that I can do within that hour, but still keep my attention to James. But also just say, hold on a minute. Let me place this 2-piece order.
Yeah,
and then I'll get back to the conversation.
I think we average about 90 minutes to 3 hours.
Yeah, we do.
That makes sense.
I hear Flobo typing.
Not anymore.
We're not anymore.
I'm in the chat hanging out, bro. Sup, chat.
No, I'm saying when we were talking on the phone.
Yeah. If I'm not playing video games, I'm usually working.
Yeah,
but I'm listening.
Or I'll bring up something he types, look it up.
Or I go, oh, that's a good note. I'll make that joke later. Like, I know this one guy.
Wait, did you do stand up this week?
I went to a open mic, so no, it was practice. It's practice,
but it's not.
It's still a performance.
It's a performance, right?
A performance, yeah. I did open mic in what's that, Fairfax District, called Comedy Nook. So Melrose.
Here's the thing about Flobo.
What's up?
Let's talk about Flobo Boys.
Tell me about Flobo Boys.
Secretive.
Not me. I posted on Instagram. I literally posted on Instagram. How's that secret?
It was afterwards.
It was no one in the room but other comics. That's not a show. That's an open mic.
But it's an open mic. That means people can come and watch the open mic.
Well, yes. In theory, yes. If it was at a bar or something, maybe. But this comedy book, it was all comedians trying to go on stage. So it wouldn't even be audience receptive. I don't. Okay. If I go to a bar, I'll call you.
Well, I mean, we have an open mic at Mickey's every Tuesday, and people can come in and watch people do poetry, comedy, sing.
Okay, that's different. That's way different.
They do a little bit everything at your open mic. Oh my God, Tony.
So now so first you forgot you booked me. Now you forgot my name.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck's your name?
Wow. You know what? When I get off here, I will be reviewing your application of friendship to see if it's going to be denied or approved.
James regrets to inform me. I'll get a letter. James regrets to inform.
No, you won't get that and just be like, bye wig.
Yeah, not this wig.
Well, yeah, I guess I because that's how Mickey's does it. I just always picture all open mics like a space for people to practice, but to also if I was walking by open mic, I'm just gonna sit in and watch.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it is no one's gonna turn you away. So at those kind of shows, yeah, it's open. It's probably some kind of drinks or food or what have you. But the comedy look specifically, it's a side thing on Melrose. So like there's no foot traffic on that kind of way. You people buying shoes, you know what I'm saying? No one's trying to be like, oh, what's going on or whatever. So when I go there, it's literally the 6 comic on the show talking jokes to ourselves. So I don't really invite anyone to that, you know.
Okay. DC said to tell you're giving Lane Bryant.
Wow, Lane Bryant.
Lane Bryant.
Shout out to Granny Panties.
Not as giving Lane Bryant.
Wow.
You know, because not I don't think it's because of the weight thing, but you know how they always had the chicks
They always have that
to make it slimmer a little bit, like to kind of like
not even Ashley Stewart, bro.
Ashley
Sheesh.
Stewart.
Sheesh.
Torrid. I'm a Torrid bitch.
Okay, Chicos.
Oh no, here we go. Kato.
Ooh, yeah, go on, Tony. That's right. I love it. Oh my god, I love it. But he's like, you're giving Lane Bryant. But they always had those little sassy poses. I remember when I worked in retail, it was like in the late 90s, we finally got black mannequins. They were a little curvier. They're just starting to come out. They had little asses and shit. We were so excited. I'm like, oh my god, we have black mannequins. It was hilarious.
Wait, Flobo, what you say you're doing intermittent fasting?
DC Soap Sanctuary says this may sound weird, but I eat every other day. And I go, well, I intermittent fast, not to that extent. And I go, I'm 18-6, which means
what's 18-6?
18 hours of without eating, 6 hours with eating. So the eating window is 6 hours a day, and then you don't eat for 18 hours after that.
Okay. When I was doing intermittent fasting, I would do. So it would be 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I would do 9 hours that I could eat.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then however many hours that is till noon the next day. So I would do noon to 8, 9.
Yeah, that's what I did for a while too. Yeah.
And then.
Right. Yeah. That doesn't I'm not a science. I'm not a professional. You got to keep at least 8 hours. So because most Americans are 9, 10, 11, 12 hours eating window, that progress would not be as pronounced as 8 hours or less, or 7 hours or less. That's what it's like 16-8, 18-6, 24.
I think I would allow myself that extra hour because of my schedule. Because sometimes it'll be like 8 o'clock and I'm like, oh, like I'm at the club or about to go to the club. And I'm like, well, I need to eat a little something because I ain't ate since noon.
Yeah, fair.
So that's the other thing. But yeah, intermittent fasting, that works.
I ain't doing any of that shit, so good luck to you guys.
But and it also so like when I'm in that diet mode, it also just helps to not wonder, okay, I'm up and now I need to eat something. Because I used to do the thing where like, I would eat breakfast and then 3 hours later I have a snack and then 3 hours later I have lunch and then 3 hours later, I eat like every 3 hours. And I was getting frustrated because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to eat? Like, what's considered a snack? What should I have for breakfast? Like, so for me now, just eating between those times is just easy because like at noon I can have El Pollo Loco, and then maybe like a sandwich or a salad or something. Still make smart choices somewhat. But just between those times, I'm not like those clean eaters where it's like a chicken breast with a sprinkle of pepper or paprika on it over a bed of broccoli and asparagus.
Yes.
I'm not that clean.
Yes. I want to give a shout. I got to do shout outs now. Leopardess bought us all coffees.
Who?
Her name is Leopardess. She's in the chat room.
Oh, what's up,
Hi, Leopardess? How you
doing? And so I will handle them.
Does that mean I have to drive all the way down to y'all side of town to have this coffee?
Yes.
Y'all can't come up here.
I was telling people I went to this dinner party last night and it was in Westchester. Like, it's nearby. I'll go. It's nearby.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers for intermission, Flobo. Oh, that's so funny. Say cheeseburgers. Like, it's water. Water's good. Water is my favorite. Water hits my skins to everything. Water is the bomb.
Yeah. Water works.
Water works. Water does. But seriously, water. There's certain things I don't even drink soda really anymore and that kind of stuff. I love water. Yes, because some of us we're all getting older.
Well,
I look good. I may be 10,000 years old. I look good.
I'm the youngest person here, so don't start. Like, don't start, Tony.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
Okay.
wait, Flobo, how old are you?
37.
Oh.
So all right, Grandpa, you better chill out. You better chill out.
Well, first of all, I am your peer. We are in a peer group.
Whatever, elder. I'm gonna give you respect because you're older than me, bruh.
He's a peer.
We're still. I'm not an elder to you. I am merely a peer.
I am so sorry, sir. I apologize for disrespecting my elders.
That's ma'am to you,
James. He's talking to you.
Oh no, he's talking to you, bitch. You're not talking to me. I'm over here. I'm over here. Let's watching you children's talk. I'm over here. I accept my elder status. I do. You have to wish this in your 50s.
Tony's old. Shout to Kenneth Mack. No, it's Kenneth Mack was Tony's old. I'm like,
oh, Tony. Oh, she's come.
Well, ain't that the pot calling the kettle? Kenneth Mack.
Damn.
Ask Tony what his favorite interviews from Mission Days he did.
Oh, that's to me.
I was reading. I was reading. Like, I'm mad. I got to hydrate them squeaky joints. That's true too, man. That's very true.
My favorite interviews from Dishin Days.
There's so many.
There are. There's so
crazy.
many.
Years.
I mean, this is going to sound like so cliche and politically correct, but well, not all of them. I
love a lot of the, like, when Tail comes on, the ones that are playful. Like when Tail always comes on, it's always a good time. Tony, is there a question there somewhere?
Yeah, well,
it's hilarious
because he's so
hilarious.
He's so he's so sarcastic, but in the way that I'm sarcastic.
Yes.
So that's what works. So I do love when Teo comes on. We were doing a time where we were interviewing like cast members that weren't on, like Solarise Sorrell came on, and Crystal Chappelle, and Jason Brooks, and and so I think I don't necessarily have favorites, but I just always feel fortunate to get interviews.
Lindsay Godfrey, yeah, she's good. So Lindsay's always good. Always good.
Yeah.
I had her from Bold and Beautiful. That's how I met her, was Bold and Beautiful, and she was hilarious. We had a good time. She was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of times we're trying to do our job. I mean, to be really quite honest, we're trying to get the questions out. We're trying to be like, it's not having fun is fun, but we're also trying to get it out.
People don't understand there's a lot of prep that goes into these interviews because one, we're trying to make a good impression.
Yes.
Not only on them, but on fans as well. And then, we want to make sure that we're not asking anything that's going to make them feel uncomfortable, that we create a space that allows them to like speak freely, but also make sure we hold on to their jobs because we don't want them speaking too freely.
Yes.
So there's a lot that people don't realize that goes into it. Oh yes, Candace, Billy and Marcy was one of my favorite interviews because Billy Flynn opened up about what he was going through, and I'll just never forget the look that he gave to Marcy, and Marcy gave the reassurance to him like, it's fine, like I'm here, they're here, it's a safe space. And so I always appreciated that moment. So, not to make this about me, but someone asked, how did I feel about Beyond Salem? I liked both of them.
Oh yeah, okay.
Both Beyond Salems. I know James specifically liked the second one.
Yeah, it's a hoe. So the chick from Coastal Adventures is really trying to start something. I'm pretty sure the Vanna fan base can meet up on their own for free, she just wrote.
Where's this at?
On Twitter.
On yours? She replied to you?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a minute.
She's trying to start something. I'm like, oh my God. I can't do nothing, apparently.
Oh, I got circles. I don't know what's happening.
I know what circles are. I didn't join any of that stuff. I don't.
Oh no. I mean, like it was loaded. It's on your JLJ Media.
Oh, okay. No, James Lott Jr.
Oh, James Lott Jr. Hold on a minute.
Someone see, I can't do nothing. Somebody trying to start selling me. We're talking $15 first of all. Not even that expensive. And I need something for myself. I'm hosting it. Her name is Linda at Coastal. So she's trying to start something with Matt at 10-4GH too yesterday. Trying to start with him.
Oh wait, you haven't replied to her.
I did. No, not just. I'm saying it just came in right now.
Oh, it just came in just now.
I replied to her earlier saying yes, it's a fan event, but she just wrote back, I think we could get together for free.
Oh, here we go. Just to be clear, that are not involved in this event. Let's see.
Well, now somebody's replying. We meet every week. So I was told, Candace, you told me they wanted a fan event. Now they're telling me we meet every week to talk called Fanola Friday. Someone else was telling me that.
Who is this? Coastal.
They do live events back east. Albert's like, I try to give benefit of the doubt. My bad. See, I tell you guys, I don't trust Albert. I don't trust nobody. They're always after people. People are cutthroat in this business. They are. You guys have seen this live on television. I know.
Did you? Let's see. I can verify after talking to the Patrick. They have no involvement in this project. This is not a fan event, inclusive of either. Let me look at this private.
She tagged them in. The actors in it.
Yeah, a Vanna fan meetup, prize giveaways. This is a fan appreciation event. Vanna not guaranteed to be there. Oh, you know what? I can see how it could possibly imply.
Well, I was going to invite them to come.
Right.
So should I phrase it then?
I would have just put that this is a fan appreciation event and that Vanna isn't scheduled to be there. But if they pop in, they pop in. You know, if they pop in later, that would have been a surprise. But it's like, just so there's no confusion, obviously, as it is.
Yes.
To that. It also just comes across as like, those people.
Is she coming across petty? Is she coming across there, you guys think? Or
like almost like feeling like, oh, you're coming in on my territory because I'm the one that does events and what is this kind of a thing, instead of just being like,
people tell me leave it, people can read. This is what I said in the chat room. Leave, people can read.
This is true too, but you also don't want, I'm not saying respond to her necessarily.
But change the flyer. Don't respond to her. Just say, I'm not gonna respond to her, just change the flyer.
Yeah. But this is this goes back to like,
somebody goes, you said it's not promised, adding more sentences won't help. James, you should do the fan event. Well, I guess, I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, yes. I mean, what you're doing is not wrong at all. And people have a choice. They can either choose to come or they can choose not to.
Not to come.
This is in no way interfering with their Vanna Fridays.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Like, James, you know how the soap world is, huh?
I know. It's just dumb. It's dumb. So I'm like, I'm leaving it. Fuck them.
I should reply and be like, I'll be there and I'm paying.
I feel like I want to say something so bad to her, but I'm like thinking, if I don't say anything, that's the best part, right? And not saying, should I say something to her, folks?
No.
I shouldn't.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Well, what do you think? Should I say anything? No.
I would.
I think I'm not going to say anything to her.
I think you can go to yours and just say, just to be 100% clear, this is a fan meetup. If you are a fan of Vanna, then by all means, join us if you like. Here's the info.
Because Vanna did ask for a space, asked for it when he spoke to her. So Trish said it'd be a good idea, especially if there's prizes involved.
Yeah. Well, and now you could be petty and send her a ticket.
Now, I am petty.
Well, the
As
only
my-
issue is that they tag the actress, right? I mean, that's the only
Tag
thing.
the actress.
Because if I'm the actress, I'm like, wait, I never agreed to this. What's my cut? Is this a thing? This is kind of
Exactly. She did it on purpose.
So if the actress gets tagged and she says something, then that's an issue.
And then it turns into that issue of like, from the actor's standpoint, makes you look a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're using my likeness. You know how LA is. You're using my likeness to sell your own.
That's what you're doing, though. That's exactly what you're doing. Like in all seriousness, I love the idea. If you had given her the actress, I'm talking. I'm putting it out there. If you gave the actress the link and she says I can make it or I can't make it, that's one thing. But as it says right now, if she does not show up and someone goes, this one confuses me, people are so self-conscious about their own brands being damaged that they'll probably send you a cease and desist.
It's just interesting. Even if I'm like saying it's a fan meetup.
Even if I have a JLJ fan event, JLJ not scheduled to be there, and then Haywood tags you like JLJ's not coming, you can call me up and be like, yo, Flobo, what's this event? What's this about?
It's almost like a flyer I saw recently. They were having like a Madonna party. And someone felt the need to say, Madonna's people has confirmed that she's not going to be there. I'm like, but nowhere on there does it say that she is going to be there.
And it's Madonna, first of all, so Madonna don't show up to everything. Like, hello.
Oh my goodness.
Right. So that's very interesting. It's funny because at my Teriah event, no problems. There's none happening.
I think it's just this woman specifically probably feeling like she doesn't know you. You're coming out of nowhere. You're infringing on what they do, and making people pay. So it's like, we don't have any affiliation, and I've spoken to them personally, and they say, it's all that. So,
I actually, like Tony always say, I'd rather have the fans say stuff. If you want to say something on my behalf, I'll let you say it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna respond. And I might just change the flyer a little bit, just saying, it's just a fan appreciation event.
Yeah.
Take off. They're not gonna be there. Event. But I mean, I'm like, other than that, I used to picture from ABC, so it's like they can't say nothing about them.
Mm-hmm.
But her tagging the actress, she did it on purpose, but tagging the actors in there.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to start something. But I was like, I know I want to go off on her so bad. I'm like, no, if I do that, it won't do anything. It won't do anything. It really won't.
It won't.
So I can't even have a Wednesday morning. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, you can. You're having it here at JLJ Morning Live with your guests, Flobo Bryce and Tony Moore.
Everyone calls me that. It's fine.
Flobo Bryce.
I get it all the time.
What?
That Flobo Bryce.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why has this whole time when I picture your full name, I picture an R?
Everyone does that. It's like the Berenstain Bears, the Berenstein Bears. It's just kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's not Berenstein Bears?
No, it's Berenstein Bears, but it's kind of like a Mandela effect thing. I get Bryce all the time.
Well, Flobo, me saying Bryce was not a dig to you. I respect you. I appreciate you.
Okay,
I will at some point know that there's not an R in your name.
Now, Tony is thinking about ideas for events. So that's what them all. Somebody asked in the chat room for like Edition Days Zoom event or something.
Listen, I'm still mad that I didn't come up with the virtual fan events. I am still heated about that. You know how many Days of Our Lives people I know that I can call up and be like, hop on this Zoom and let these folks.
I know.
And let's be honest.
What's a lot of work.
I could still do it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to.
We had the live thing at AfterBuzz.
Yes.
Which AfterBuzz gave you so much trouble for, but
here's the things, James. I think big.
That's a big bitch.
I'm thinking big, bitch. These bitches are thinking small. I'm thinking big.
Because you're her,
big.
her. She.
Take a pic. It's me. Oh wait, Matt, that was not a dig towards you.
He said, Tony. He said, Tony.
That was not a dig towards you. Not a dig towards you. Because here's the thing, Matt and Scott do Spectrum celebrity events. So they do members who have played LGBTQIA characters. Mm-hmm. There's some other folks who have done virtual events with days people specifically that I wish I had thought of first.
He's laughing.
Yeah, I see.
Look good. That's so funny.
I think it's because the whole GH event situation, because of the that's.
I'm going to modify the flyer a little bit. I'm not going to respond to her, but I'm going to modify the flyer a little bit, and that's it.
I would like to sponsor a ticket to Linda of Coastal Entertainment.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't waste my money on her.
I'm going to take out the guarantee. I'm going to say it's a fan appreciation event. That's all I'm going to leave it as. Just take out that one part.
It's just somebody being petty.
I know they are, but if they can't read this is a fan appreciation event, if they can't read that, that's their problem. I mean, in big letters, big bold letters.
Big. Think big.
Think big, bitch.
Don't think small.
Yes.
All right. Well, I have realized I have to go, James and Flobo.
Well, thanks for stopping through and being through the drama I had to go through really quick.
Listen, you know one thing about me. She's always here for tea.
That is a very well-crafted peacock mug.
You like this?
Oh, it's nice.
I like peacock mug. Where did you get that from?
I assume peacock. Yeah. Why did you ask that question?
I said that. Wait a minute, but you know what
I got this. I got this during the press event when Days went to Peacock.
That's a nice mug too. It's not one of those old cheapy mugs.
I know.
Like, that's a nice sturdy mug.
They spared no expense over there at the P of the Cock.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you two continue having a wonderful JLJ morning live show.
Thank you. Thanks for coming through. Everybody loves you. They all love you. So the three of us should be together more often.
Hey.
I'll invite them back for the morning. It's funny. This supposed to be my show by myself, but they want guests now.
Well, yeah. They want to mix it up. Keep it spicy. Let's add to the partners. Yeah.
There we go. And then Flobo, at some point, we'll meet in person. Yeah.
There's a whole cast of characters that work with JLJ I haven't met in person. So I'll be glad to.
In person.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a JLJ meetup at a location in the Valley.
JLJ won't be there. It's probably a fraud thing, so I won't go.
Exactly. JLJ not guaranteed to be there.
Yeah, not guaranteed to be there.
I can't.
He said in the Valley.
He hates the Valley. I was like, wait, that's a red flag. The one part of town James Lott Jr. hates is
exactly.
Appreciation.
You guys should know better. That's a sham.
It's more so it's me. Yeah. I will be there actually, and not James. I am just only using James Lott Jr.'s likeness in order to gather his fan base. Yeah. Sneaky.
By the way, buy Tony Moore coffee at.
Right.
Yes. Well, I actually don't have that.
Yes,
CashAPP?
I do have CashAPP.
Yeah.
I take CashAPP, Venmo, Zelle, EBT.
What are you going to do with food stamps?
You know what you can get with food stamps?
I know what people could get. What are you going to get with food stamps? Mr. Pollo Loco?
You can buy a Pollo Loco on Wick?
Can you?
I don't know. James has been around since Wick was started.
Yeah, that's what's up.
James knows. James has been. You know what I'm going to do for James's birthday? I'm going to do a list of things that James Lott Jr. was a part of. I'm just going to start with the birth of Jesus and work my way up.
He wasn't a wise man.
Tony, one of the favorite parts of this day interview was homeboy calling in and going, okay, start. Maybe he said, well, how do you, he said it in a way.
He said, this was Paul Telfer.
Yes, Paul
when
Telfer.
We had Melissa Archer on, and Paul called in and disguised his voice. And he was like, I don't really have a question. I just have 17 things I like about Melissa Archer. Or 17 things that she likes about Paul Telfer.
Yes.
And she said you need to start 1 and work your way down, or 17 and work your way up.
Way up. That's my favorite line. That was my favorite. That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Or started way up. Like, when you said that, made me think of that so hard. That was so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I appreciate
him at
you
Lounging
all.
with Tony. Lounging with Tony on Tony.com. Dishing Days. Now there's no _Dishing Days anymore on Twitter after 7 years.
You know why? Because I'm her.
She.
Yes, Flobo, you better jump in.
I'm cool.
Yes, come through, Flobo.
I'm fine.
He did it. He was vibing. He was like, she. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I like you worked it out. But yes, it's just Dishing Days on Twitter.
I love
on
it.
There, and of course the channel. They're on every Sunday for your pleasure at 3-something in the afternoon.
Well, I don't know if it's for their pleasure, but we're there.
They have a nice large audience. So yeah.
Yes. All right, y'all take care. James, I'm sure I'll talk to you later.
James, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Now, how you get?
They say old people. How do you
get out of this thing?
Grandpa Tony, look at this. I don't.
Hold on. Hold on a minute.
Bottom right. End meeting. Right. Bottom right. Leave meeting. Leave.
Let me. Hold on. Hold on. All the buttons. Let me.
That is hilarious.
What is going on?
Where's the song? Hold on. Okay, I found it. All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh,
I love it.
more fun, more please.
Flobo does have a YouTube channel. It's Flobo.
Hey.
So because Jake Harris is now a new fan of yours, he's liking your vibe.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
He's a young man. Where are you, Mr. Naylor? I forget, you're in the South somewhere, right? In the South. He comes to my events and he's great.
Oh yeah, how far south? Are we talking mid-south? Talking deep south?
I can't remember. You got to tell us where you're.
Ozarks
again. I can't.
Well, Ozarks are the South. Well, kind of are. Depends.
Well, they're southeastern.
Yeah, it's like Arkansas is kind of both.
It's kind of both. We were talking about Virginia earlier, how it's kind of both also. It's considered like Richmond's considered the South on some level. Oh
no, Virginia is the South. There is no debate. No.
Well, Matt's in Virginia, so we were talking about
no, it's the South. It is. I mean, they say it's for lovers, but
for lovers, I don't really. He's from Mississippi.
Oh Lord, the humidity! Oh Lord, Mississippi humidity.
It's totally crazy.
Oh my gosh, I go for real. I went to Nashville and I was melting. I couldn't imagine being in a town or state that's even more humid. Yo, props to Jacarius, man, for sure.
Yes, that's so funny. Mississippi, Tony is crazy. Yes. Oh, you reply, thank you. Thanks for replying for my honor. I just changed the flyer to say it's a Van Family survey, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not responding to her or anything. I'm going to let her sit in there for a while. If the actors say something to me, they can talk to me. I know both actors, actually. That's so funny. So they may have just ruined your chance of having them coming because they did that. Because like what Flobo said. So they may be like, well, now we can't. Now if I ask them, they won't be able to come.
Sure.
So there you go, folks.
I have a question.
This business is cutthroat, you guys. See, I was trying to be very friendly and nice today and not get anything serious because they're all asking me all these serious questions when he came on. I was like, no, I'm trying to be light there, but this is something that happens. I mean, it's something that we know that happens.
What serious question? Like past stuff or like just like being a life? Okay, gotcha. I have a question though for the chat. I want to give a shout out to Leopardist. I want to thank you so much. The female leopard. I was wondered why was a leopardess your spirit animal? Or what did decided to become a leopardess? Let me know. I'm just curious. You don't gotta answer that question.
She has it in her name too. She has little leopards.
Yeah. I wonder what that was. You know what? I feel this way. I'd be kind of cool to hear a story, but
I don't think I even know the story, leopardess. I don't even know why. I don't think I know the story.
Yeah.
She's in Panama City in 3 days. Yes, you
are.
Panama
City. Was that the it's Florida, right? They call it the Redneck Riviera, like off the coast of the Gulf Coast where the water's all green.
True, leopardess. I've never been.
I've been to Destin. Destin, they call it the Redneck Riviera.
Destin, I know folks. I have family in Louisiana. I always go to Destin as their destination.
No,
I know. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. He's like,
Atheists don't solve exponential equations because they don't believe in higher powers.
Yeah, those are bad.
They're all bad, James.
Wait, but I'm like, those are. I mean, that's just. That's bad.
Thank you so much.
He just surprised your test. He got yay. We're trying to get to 1,000.
Do we tell that I'm washed up and I don't make content anymore because I'm a loser? Because I feel bad now because you got to sign up and there's be no content.
First of all, okay, folks, Lotties, you got to come together for Flobo.
No, we
He's
don't.
Not washed up. He's not a loser.
I'm just
drifting
away.
Him that we support him too to get him his juices flowing again.
No, I don't have. I'm out of juice. I am sucked dry.
I was sucked dry.
Excuse me.
That's something else. I think
it's not even noon, sir.
I know. Watching your one anniversary, I was like, oh, I missed What's Up After Hours.
Actually, if anything will come back, it'd be that one. But I wanted to do it. If I had all the resources in the world, I wanted to have that to be like a real show where you will go and buy tickets and watch an event and we have fun live. But back when I used to make content.
She answered your question.
Who's that?
Leopardess.
Oh, I love Leopardess. She said she. I'm like, who's she? Oh, okay, yeah. I love Leopardess. I love Leopardess and all the big cats. You just see all the leopard print stuff, blankets, shoes, dresses, posters. You know, that's what's up. I don't really have like clothing, but I'm really into sea turtles. I like sea turtles a lot, so I respect that. I'm not an animal person, like dogs and cats. I can't. I don't have the heart for it because I'm an evil person deep down inside. But I love sea turtles. They're really nice. So props to Leopardess. Awesome.
So when I went to the Cayman Islands and on Grand Cayman, they have a turtle farm. And I went to it. Actually, you can go on my YouTube channel. I think this was like years ago. I think I posted a video of me with the turtles. And what's funny is they're giant sea turtles.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go in with them, take your shoes off, whatever, and go in and you can touch them. Or it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But you can hold little turtles. You hold them like hamburgers. You get hold them like hamburgers. And then they have these right off to the side. Showers, you have to, because they're reptiles, you have to wash your hands and feet right away.
Right.
Open water.
Right.
So it's very interesting. And they're huge sea turtles, huge. Just swim around.
Back when I used to do comic books, write comic books, the comic book production arm was called Leatherback Labs, which was a tiny turtle. That's the big ones, the ones that live like 1,000 years and everything.
And my mom has 3 sea turtles in her house. So it's kind of fun. Yeah, they're red air sliders. And what's funny is they were small, like this big.
Yeah.
Now they're ginormous.
I actually want to go to Daytona because they have a baseball team called the Daytona Tortugas. I want to get some merchandise from them. It's like a sea turtle holding a bat.
Oh, that's weird, but kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, she's answering more to you.
Well, MJ says I can't be washed up. I'm very washed up on a soap show. I get that pun. It's fine. Washed up soap. Get it?
Washed up.
I love leopards. Leopardess is a female leopard, like tiger is a female tiger. Lion is etc. So if a leopardess and a tiger has gotten into a fight, leopards will win. How? Is it just more ruthless? Is it more fun? Is it more balanced? Like,
and what do you feel about ligers?
I feel like they're the PBR of the animal kingdom. Like they're fun. People got it way overhyped. They got way overblown. Yeah.
I think ligers and zorsts.
Like a zebra horse?
Yes, that's a very rare one.
That sounds fake.
No, it's for real. I mean, they're always trying to mate things. They're always trying to crossbreed things. Because like a donkey is obviously a cross between a mule. Like I always forget what it is.
Yeah, horse and donkey is a mule.
Yes, and they're sterile, so they can't make more mules.
Right.
They can't. Mule can't mate, which is so weird. That's kind of effed up.
I mean, yeah, if you're crossing over the species, I bet the thing will be like if you cross a human being with a dog and they could still make babies, I'll be terrified. I'll be like, what kind of spawn will you make?
Dog humans. Well, I saw a chicken dog in the Caribbean, so I know exactly. It was terrifying.
Was it dinner?
No, it was walking around.
Oh, yeah.
And it had feathers and it was barking.
What? Where is this?
This was it. Where did I see it? Was it in Antigua? I think it was Antigua or somewhere, or Barbuda. One of two.
I'm going to skip Antigua and Barbuda.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, my stepmom saw it too.
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
We were like, no.
And no one's gonna know why either. Hey, why'd you go to Antigua? Listen, bro. A friend of mine told me about chicken dog.
The puns are coming in. He hates puns, you guys.
Stop with the puns.
Unicorns. Tigers and leopards would hug it out.
Okay. How?
So would they?
Okay, got you. No, not how they physically.
Like that, like they have their paws, and he's gonna go hug each other. I'm like, what flow? Like they would hug it out. So my thing is, so would you guys both not like lions? Would that be like you guys would be the common? Are the lions the leaders of the big cats?
I think lions are like they're standard. It's like picking Leonardo the Ninja Turtle. It's like not bad, but it's like no one likes Leonardo. Like no one likes lions. You know, like all right. I'm a panther person. I like panthers. They're great.
Well, panther. My grandmother had a velvet panther painting on her wall for years, black one. So I mean, there's panthers and cheetahs, but aren't they all the same thing? Like pumas? Are in certain countries they're one thing?
Panthers, pumas, and mountain lions are the same, I believe, but leopards are different and ocelots are different.
So her dog has the leopard print baseball hat.
That's what's up.
Were either of you drinking? Drinking what?
Or either you drink? No, we're not. I had coffee. Actually, Coffee Games got me the Villanilla one, and now I'm drinking water because the coffee game's over there.
Then coffee. Unicorns are horse with a point of view. Ha ha ha. I know. Flobo's not going to go for that. He doesn't like puns, but I'm saying that pun calendar is really bad.
Here's yesterday's, by the way. I took it off yesterday. A noun and a verb were dating, but they broke up because the noun was too possessive. You see?
No, I mean, those are bad.
They're all bad. I can't think of a good pun.
Yes.
What would be your spirit animal, JLJ?
I think that's a good question because I should say my spirit animal was literally a bull because I am a bull in a china shop. I'm just like, I'm fine until bothered. Oh, bye, Matt. Thank you for coming in. I'm fine until bothered. A lot of times I just want to roam, eat, sleep. And that's it, basically.
Yeah.
I see red, I go crazy. Yes. That's about it.
Really?
Well, I'm slow to anger, but when I get angry, I'm angry. You don't like me when I'm angry. No.
You're slow to get angry? You're kind of like the most easily annoyed bull.
No, bickering or whatever is doing them being angry.
Are you getting angry now?
It's you. You're being out of me all the time. Or koala. You're right. Or koala is my other one. I'll have it over here. Koala. You guys, you are right, James. I love crimes. See, Sandra agrees with me. She knows me. She knows me. I think I know I'm slow. I am slow to anger. I get annoyed by shit all the time. All the time. Everybody annoys me. That's just life.
Wow.
But that's but I'm a very loving person. I'm very just leave me alone. I'm not bothering nobody. You guys pull the horns out of me.
Yeah.
I sent Flobo a thing last night, that recording. Did you get it? I sent it on your phone. You didn't respond. And I was like,
I probably didn't like you either. No, I didn't.
No, it was us from a recording we were doing, and we were going back and forth. We were laughing. We were going back and forth. That's just what we do. That's what you and I. We always go back and forth.
No, the last thing I got was we were showing each other what's above our desks.
It didn't come to you. I did it through my phone.
Yeah,
you're right.
But they did update iOS 6. Like audio messages are different now. Like it's kind of a weird thing.
Oh, okay. Because I said you said it was hilarious, kind of funny.
And I was like, I don't like laughing, and I just said, forget it. I ignored you. Okay.
No, normally, phone always gets back to you usually. But as I'm saying, I think you didn't laugh with me.
Oh, by the way, I got your Isn't Izzy 4 notes, so I did get that this morning.
No, that was a video. So see here, I see it right here. It didn't send. It says not delivered.
I'm vindicated. Yes.
I'm trying again.
He thought I was lying to him. He was like, I bet you didn't laugh at me.
No, I did it through my computer. I have my phone on my computer. So I did a file from there. Did you get it
now? No. Probably coming soon though.
Interesting. I'm doing it through my computer. So I'll send it to you on the email. It's just kind of funny. It's us. It's us's. Except the wrong person. And that's I know, right? That's funny. James, I live? You're live about the Zoom meeting. Oh, you watched my video about the Zoom meetings? Yes, I talk about why I did that, why I'm doing them.
Right.
That was a video for that. Yeah. Leave that out there. I'm sending Flobo an email right
now. What song you play waking up every morning? Jakaris, it does different change. It depends on how I'm feeling. This morning though, I did Flow Rida's Sweet Sensation. Has a very summertime feel because in here in LA it's kind of gray and kind of cold. So I was like, let me get some summertime going. But it depends on the day.
It was nice this morning. I loved it. I'm like, oh my God, it's almost like fall.
Yeah.
I had to close my window a little bit. I got a little chilly.
Yeah. I agree.
I woke up to 80s music. I fell asleep to 80s music. So I woke up to 80s. I woke up to Police's Synchronicity 2.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm not to be like after dark, but I sleep with like my underwear on. So it was warm yesterday.
Tony, did you hear that, Tony? Did you hear that?
And I woke up like, oh, I should have worn the long pants. That's why I was cold.
I won't tell you how I sleep, you guys, because get too excited. But I have a blanket nearby just in case now, because it does sometimes. I turned my fan, it got cold. It got actually chilly in the house, and I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy.
That's
which I like it. I'm glad. Like right now, it looks pretty okay outside at the moment. What is our temperature check? We do a temperature check. We do sometimes.
Temperature check here in Culver City. It is 74 degrees.
And where I'm at in Inglewood, which is not far from him, it's 74 degrees. It's the same. I'm the next city over from where Flobo lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about the same. But sometimes in LA, we have microclimates. It can be totally different where you go. Jacarius, have a good day. Enjoy Bold and Beautiful. MJ says cold where she is. Latasha, hello, Latasha. When this is the 80s songs, think of me. I'm stuck in the 80s. Right? I've been playing 80s songs for the last like 3 weeks. I'm all in the 80s right now, Flobo. All in the 80s.
Oh, look at Tony. Tony, exclamation point hard.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know what was Flobo on here when we talked about that? The maintenance thing? Yes. Yeah. They brought it up again. They thought, because I was in a happy mood this morning, that I had some maintenance last night. I go, no.
Wow, that's what I missed?
There was no maintenance this morning. I just woke in a good mood for shade. Shit. It's chilly in New York. Ooh, how cold is it in New York? 74 degrees in Nashville. That's nice.
Nashville. I was there for the first time.
You went. Remember this. Flobo was in your hometown just recently. You didn't even know him.
I was there for SummerSlam at Nissan Stadium where the Titans play.
Yes. That's so funny.
Alhambra.
It's Alhambra. You're all Spanish. Alhambra.
The kingdom of Alhambra.
Alhambra.
Far beyond the most features far. Alhambra.
Alhambra. Yes. That's so funny, Xander. Like, so it's not the same, which is kind of weird because you are usually hotter than we are. So that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Over there, because it's more inland. And you get landlocked, and it gets hotter. It's 70, so it's 74 everywhere, apparently. 74 in KC, it's everywhere.
Wait, KCK or KC Mo? What? It's kind of a valid question.
No, I love it. I'm just saying, I love it. I'm just saying I like that.
People from KC Mo are like, we never talk about KCK.
No, I ask people all the time I used to go there all the time. When you think of Kansas City, which side do you think? Now, in Kansas City, Missouri, is the Power and Light District, which is where all the art and action and music come from. So it's weird.
Yeah. But the soccer team plays in Kansas side. So that's why I always think of that first, even though
the
no one
Speedway's in Kansas side too, the Speedway.
Oh.
But Missouri's the nicer side.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm so sorry, folks from Canada. I'm like, Missouri, the whole country club area is the bomb. I love that area.
How sad is it that Missouri's the nice side? I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
We love Missouri.
So Natasha says 57 in New York. Tony JC says 59 in New York City.
Yeah. The Mets were wearing like mittens last night. It's cold.
Mittens.
Bat mittens.
You didn't call me for that's right. He didn't know you. He didn't know you.
I'm sorry, Leopardess. Like, I gotta look for a Leopardess next time I'm in Nashville. By the way, everything downtown was deep fried. By day 2, I was like, bruh, I feel tired. Even the salad is deep fried. How you deep fry salad in Nashville?
Like, that's hilarious. Oh my God. That is hilarious. You see Crip Camp. Maybe we see is Crip Camp. I saw it. We're also talking about representation for disabled people in films.
Yeah.
I did see that, and I also am telling you, I can't see Missouri's a nice side anymore. Oh dang! I've been since the pandemic, so you could be completely right.
Yeah.
But I was talking about a show called Looking. It's a gay guy with cerebral palsy. It's a hilarious series.
It's a series.
The series on, I want to say Netflix. It's 2 seasons, and the guy he wrote it, produced it, and he's hilarious. He has sex there. He does all kinds of stuff, just like a regular life, but he has CP. So that's a good one. We had one lawyer on GH. She had CP. She was on for a few episodes, and they got rid of her. But I liked her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you so much fried food. I know.
Oh, so what happened was by the third day, I was like looking for like healthy options, and I had to go like outside of the downtown because the whole thing was downtown. I had to go outside the city limits to find like vegetable places and sushi places, and I felt like a refugee. I was like, please clean my insides.
After a while, you just it's. I mean, I like some fried food. But I have to get a break from it. I can't do so much. I'm like, It's crazy. Let's see what's going on here. Next time I saw how my daughter fix you something to eat.
Well, it looks like it may be next July.
I
imagine. Hey, remember last October you said you'd make me some food? Is that still a thing?
Totally.
Yo, I'm just saying, let me know.
He's like in there. It's so funny. I love home cooked meals.
You get that one friend that always like try to get favors. Come on, homie, what's up? You said, you got me, right? Like, no, I never said that.
I never said that. Yes, exactly. Oh my God, I love it. So you guys, I've been on for I think 2.5 hours now. So I'm going to get off. We're going to get off.
Cool.
Not like that, folks.
Yeah.
We're going to leave. We're going to leave you guys this morning. I may be on back later on the day. But asking for a question. Do you think Teriah? What do you think of Teriah last week?
She appeared long-term neck injury, but I'm going to hold out judgment until she wrestles because you don't come back from a neck injury and just look, I'm back without actually producing in the ring. So we'll see.
Power and Light District is better hipsters. Oh, I believe that. My daughter is single. But how old is she? What we got here? How old is your daughter?
Are you trying to hook up with Leopard's daughter, James?
No, it's for you.
Oh,
she said for you. She's talking to
you. I'm oblivious, man. I don't understand how dating works.
Yeah, you don't understand how dating works. I do.
I got left on red on Hinge. I downloaded Hinge. I got left on red, and I was like, you know what? These are actually some good, nice looking people. James, you get on this, and I got left on red. I was like, you know what? Screw dating apps. James is right.
It's the weirdest. It's the weirdest. Dating apps are the weirdest thing. That's a whole nother show.
Everyone's just nervous, like it's a junior prom, but it's like we all know what we want. So either you gotta pull the trigger and be that guy, and be too forward, or don't be on the app at all.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like my thing is, but if a lot of times I'm the type of person, and we got a whole other discussion now. I'm the type of person who will go first always because I know people get nervous, and I'm always just like, "Hey, how you doing?" I can't tell her age; she would kill me. Okay, what's her age? Okay, you tell me in private. You tell me in private.
Bye, Zandra. Those living out in the kingdom of Alhambra.
Yes, hello, Eyes. Well, going off now. We've been off for almost 2.5 hours, so we're going to go off now. I think anybody sign up for my events anyway. Sign up for my events, and we'll see what happens with Vanna. Again, I was trying to do some other events, and then somebody told me to do Vanna. I got some signups, and I got some bitch trying to stop me or whatever. So. That's how it works, and that's how it works in the business. So business is I can tell you guys, it's very tight and not welcoming sometimes. So that's why I'm in my own lane most of the time, and that's a lesson for everybody. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane and do what you want to do. Fuck them, exactly, until they come after you. I know I had one friend said they changed their names. They were BB Jury Duty, and they did it for like a year. And someone said we have that. They sent them actually a letter. They had changed their name. So I was like, dang it. Someone tried to come for me for God Hollywood, and it didn't work. We won that one. They tried. It didn't work. They didn't actually have the right paperwork. So I was like, haha. And now I do. So that's how you do that. But everyone, have a good day today. I might come back on for daytime today later on. How it goes. We'll see how I feel. I watched no soaps because I went to a dinner party last night, so I didn't watch any soaps yesterday. I got to watch some soaps and see what's going on. And tonight, Andor, 7:00 6 time. We're talking Andor's episode 6 tonight. Tomorrow night, She-Hulk, episode 8, the penultimate episode of the season. And I guess that's it. See you next time.